It should be kicking ass right now, but time of the week, too many things to do. Oh, someone's here. Great. And I'm gonna be fucking aggroing these shits. Because of Lord of the Deeps. Okay, pop, 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 pop. Nope, not forgetting an MVP this time. Oh shit, should have put it on 6. So we got a 3-second cooldown head and 200 mil. Ooh. I think I had the same thing with my arcane hat once I got that on a DA, but took a lot more money to roll that on my CRA hat. But then on my, because I already had it on the CRA hat, I just wanted pure damage on the arcane hat, and then I rolled 3 again as well, super fast. I was like, thanks, but now I don't need it anymore. What grants, dude? 15 different mini games and dailies? Oh, fuck all of that. I don't even think about doing that. Game will be super OP next update. Well, they're getting buffs, but I don't know about super OP. If everything goes well, nobody should be super OP, right? Oh, on your DB? Oh, I imagine that's really good, yeah. Yeah, no, when I got it on my DA compared to having no cooldown reduction at all, it was back on totems, but my training rates almost went up by 10%, my EXP that I got. Like 10% final EXP. Like, was so satisfying to watch. It also makes every other character seem like a fucking snail. Spamming Blades of Destiny. Yeah. Yeah, and your tornado, right? Between Blades and a tornado. Just spamming that shit. Cooldown is reasonable for DB boss mule. You don't really need it on a boss mule as much. It's not as big, right? It's mainly huge for mobbing. It's also good for bossing though. Probably 2? 2 is simple. 2 is simple to get. 2 to 3 is already a big jump. 4 is like what the fuck, and then above 4 is like why stop doing drugs right now. You high? You higher than a motherfucker. Oh, that missed. Oh, he was down here already. Oh, wrong box. What letter did I get? An X. Oh, that seems about right. Epot. Mournful. Well, Doublade hasn't gotten much in recent patches, so finally they're getting some stuff. I think it's a little bit more quality of life stuff, right? I was getting big buffs? No. You're talking about Savior, I think. You're not talking about the upcoming changes in February 8th, right? I think it's better for everyone's mental if you don't worry too much about how much your class is going to change 6 months down the line. It's better to focus on like the midterm length, right? Yeah. Not to be too focused on like, oh, my class is going to be relevant in 6 months. Like, there's a lot of like look into the future and how things are changing and everything, and like, oh, new class is coming out. Okay, I'm gonna start saving for that for 6 months. And that's kind of you're kind of getting played by the game there, right? The game wants you to always be playing for the next thing and the next thing and the next thing and the next thing, and but it becomes harder and harder to have fun right now and to be in the moment right now when you're always planning for 6 months from now, right? But then it's like never enough because you're always looking what will be. Bella Atus, I think? No, I think... oh yeah, no, it was this one. Nice. These maps are horizontal, but they're a little bit annoying to get on the high platforms. I'm thinking maybe I should... if I'm going to be training here... well, I'm not training here anymore anyway. But if I was training here, I should give my guy the... give my guy the... Archer link skill to get more chance to add to the monster collection. Yeah, Liberation. That's why I want Liberation to be shortened as well, to at least like 2 runs a week or something. So it's at most like a 4-month thing. 8 months of Liberation. Because if there's anything in this game that makes people want to get carried more than anything else, it's like the fact that Liberation takes 8 months. So people get carried on their first 2, maybe even 3 Black Mage runs before they even get into like the 270s. Because they're going to be 275 plus by the time they're done. If they're playing, they're going to be 250, 270, 270, 275 at least by the time they liberate anyway. Plus it takes a lot of pressure of having to Star Force past 17 on Arcane Weapon. Because what do you need damage for? You're already getting carried. You can already clear it, so boom. Watched one of your recent help sessions with the dual blade, and you confirmed he had a transposed Katara. Oh yeah, someone smagged one yesterday, so I saw for a double check. I saw that if it's transposed, then at 22 stars is just over 200. So if it's not transposed, it should be under 200, I think. What's the name of the changes on February 8th? Doesn't really have a name. It's just like the post post ignition balance patch. You can check exclamation mark classes and then see the on the things not yet live in GMS. It's all the stuff up top there. It's like the arc bind going from 3 minute down to 2 minute, that kind of stuff. I think a few Pathfinder changes. I don't remember exactly because again, that's also already almost 6 months ago, right? That we looked at that in Korea. So, but once we get the patch notes for this, we'll just see it there. Arania, I think, but I'm not sure. Nope. I'm getting stalked. This person... Why are people here? I'm trying to do my dailies. Fucking... I fucking hate Lord of the Deep if you need to CC at all. It's fucking annoying. It puts you in combat. If you're not performing an attack actively, something should not put you in combat. It's fucking ridiculous. Guess the XP grinded? Way too much. Why you would transpose? You get more damage. More weapon attack, more stat. Six trill? Jeez. 6 trill is like... That's a whole level at first half of the 270s, no? Isn't like 270, 271? Isn't that around 6 trill? When the shade is a lonely view, and the shade is a lonely view. Say it's a lonely view. It's a lonely view. Dude, I'm in my mobbing setup. I can hit that guy. The shade is a lonely view. There's nothing to carry over on the katana is my point of being a magic star. Well, no, that's one of the reasons why you transpose, is because you gain stats by transposing. That's what makes those pieces best in the slot. That's part of it. It's because you gain bonus stats. It's because you get to a higher tier potential. It's because you can give flame advantage on non-flame advantage items if flames are involved. But it's like 9... Oh, fuck. It's something like 9 weapon attack and 7 stats or something like that. If you transpose at 16, that you get more than someone who doesn't transpose. Well, what star is your... Usually people don't transpose their first Katara, right? Because they can't get the pieces for the secondary yet. And when they do get the first pieces, they go for the Fafnir dagger first, so... It takes a while. But once you're going like over 17 star on the Katara, you want to transpose first. Well, you never had to do that, right, Manon? It was just better if you did. Creatures 1 to 3 miss the island, you get totem instantly with a few flames. No, with 1 flame. Alright, give me some symbols, baby. 1, 2, 2, 1, 2, 2, 2, 2. Don't mess with my tutu. Max. I got 1 extra? Oh no, 2 extra. These are mountains in our closets. What's this? In our closets, try to reach you. So I'll go away if you DC? No, it shouldn't. People saying you're not efficient because you don't have a Kana with you? Oh, fuck those people, dude. There is 15 star leg pot Sweetwater, but I got it the first day I made duplicate. Yeah, if it's 15 and legendary pot, that's totally fine, dude. Usually only transpose if you're gonna go past 17 stars. Other than that, there's no need to. Don't worry, now in the game you're gonna be like, oh no, I already have it legendary, like I'm stuck now forever. It's like, no. Getting something to legendary is like 1 billion. Like, that seems like a lot of money now, but once you get to that point where you're like tapping things past 17 stars and everything, a bill is nothing. Like, when you're at now, you're like, DMT is like one of the hugest events for you because you're like tearing up a whole bunch of things and you're saving a whole bunch of money. But if you're in the stage where I am, DMT is like a skippable event. Like, maybe you have 1 or 2 items that you can tier up so it saves you like 500 mil or a bill and that's it. But like one boss mule, like in 30 minutes, is like 1.3 bill that you make. And you've got like a dozen a week. So it's like, the relative value of Mezzo just goes down so much. Region, but we lost it. Ooh. If love is a... Is it a full one? It might be a full one. Ooh, close. To pieces. Then let lions howl at the moon. Is this daily or minigame? This is daily. Oh, you never saw this one on? This is for 6 extra symbols per day. Every area has 2 dailies now. One that's just like kill, like you get a quest to kill or gather items, and then the other one is like a little bit of a puzzle thing, or you know, like Hungry Muto, or like yeah, you didn't expect the game to stand still while you weren't playing, did you? We're always innovating. Always new stuff to keep you busy. You've got the facts you know. Give me so little of you. Thinking about your day and night. My life is gonna love us. My love is gonna love us. But love is gonna... No! Whew, lucky. You got 270. Congrats, Raxer! And congrats on a book on your bishop. It's also so weird, like there's a book on the ground and my mom's like, my mom is more excited that she got like a second weapon backup that she doesn't need. And she's like, oh yeah, I already have a book. It's like, no you don't. You have that on your Pathfinder that you got like a year ago. But it's whatever. Like, you smelly. Ooh. You gonna take that? You just gonna re-at him? He called you smelly, dude. He called you stinky. Well, you can see me going through all of them today, Manon. Oh, wrong button. And I keep thinking about you day and night, knowing about my heart when you say goodbye. I keep thinking about you day and night. I think this one will fly over the next one. Yeah. I should do one like one lower, I think, something like this. My love is gonna love us. And then we go 3. Ooh. Too much. Too much. Something like 2.5, something like that. Yeah. Well, 2 and 3/4. 2 and 2/3. Oh, wrong button. Alright, that's another one done. Another one and done. And then we go to more ass. This one is really easy for a buck. Oh, wrong button. Wrong way. Get on my head. Get on my head. That's a different song, right? What up, Bossaru? How you doing? Did my mom level? Oh shit, 272. She's coming. Swiggity swooty, she's coming for that booty. Oh. Oh, wrong button. A lot of wrong buttoning going on. Doing well. Me and my party managed to our first practice BM clear 2 days ago. 3 out of 6 made it. Ooh, yeah. The first one is always rough, but good effort, boys and girls. He's using dark skill while in dark mode. Will shoot the magic bullet thingy that also activates something. Maybe we should Dream Defender after this first, because I've still got like a minute of some of my buffs. Some of them are strength or damage buffs. Well, actually, no, they'll be gone by the time this is over, I think. Yeah, now it's 1 minute left. They'll be gone. I'm only doing 90 anyway. I don't think there's value in going and trying to climb for 100. Oh, whoops. Wrong way. Usually leveling that doesn't involve mindless farming. I find that's the only thing keeping me back. I mean, getting most of your daily... There's a lot more dailies now that actually give a lot of EXP, you know? There's like Grandest dailies. There's your Moonbridge dailies, right? That whole area. Like, with, fucking lab dailies. Limited dailies. Like, if you add all of that up, it's a decent amount of EXP. And especially if you're doing the grandest ones, make sure that you do it on the day first on the character where you still need EXP if you have, well, if you have multiple characters that can do grandest, right? We could just do them in order, I guess. Spirit Savior. Oh. Windows start key. Oh. Why am I on that rope? Oh. Oh, whoops. Like 3, Semi XP is 3 nodes, but it's a universal one, so... Shit. What? No? Whatever. First one always fails. On my head. No, it's like 3, so it's better to use it on skill nodes than on boost nodes. Because boost nodes are basically half the value, because you need twice as many to level up a skill fully to 25 compared to a skill node. So if you have EXP node, you always want to use it on a skill node over a boost node. Way more valuable there. Using Beck's transform mount while doing the Kamehameha. Oh, can you do that? Where did I put that guy? Oh, in here. Alright, and then we autocomplete. 1, 2. There we go. And there we get all of our symbols. A little bit more than half an hour, but we got most of them done. And including Monster Park, that gets us about 34.5% by the looks of it. Oh yeah, and some people probably wondering, why did you click the second Spirit Savior one when you could have just auto-completed on the second one? Well, because if you do that, you actually get your 3 here for Monster Park, for Spirit Savior. Otherwise, you don't get this one, so you get an extra 20 points. You might not need that for the daily stamp, but it will count towards your monthlies for dailies completed, which I've already kept on, so for me it wasn't necessary, but for you it might be. So that's why.